point of this isn't to preach. It's not to do anything like that. But it's so I can just get this all out. That's why this is being made. Every morning, you have someone wake up terrified. Every morning, you have someone waking up crying, waking up scared to step one foot out of their room, out of their safe haven. Because the second they step foot out of that room, they're in hell. They are in a living hell. Hell doesn't have to deal with flames, it doesn't have to deal with Satan, it doesn't have to deal with anything like that. But to them, it deals with how they are treated. Whether it would be sexual assault, abuse, bullying, it doesn't matter. All we do is preach about cyberbullying. But you know how easily cyberbullying can be avoided? You could easily block, report, do something like that. Get them out. Make it impossible for them to cyberbully you again. But once you're bullied in real life, there's a hardcore difference. When you're bullied in real life, you cannot avoid it. There's no way of weaving around those people who bully you. Those people who every time you step one foot out of any safe haven you have, it's fat, slut, whore, man whore, douchebag, all of that. Why? So that person can feel better about themselves. So that person can feel higher up than this one. So that they drive this person to the point of self-harming, to the point that they want to kill themselves. You have all these songs like Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, Invisible by Hunter Hayes, Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. But you know, those songs, they don't reach. They don't reach out like they should. You can't, if someone bullies you over the internet, you can easily push that off. You can easily just be like, okay, whatever. If you look back on something and wish it was invisible, then you're not handling your past like you should. What doesn't kill you does not make you stronger. In some ways it does, but in most ways it messes with you. It drives you mental. You have so many commercials, you have schools preaching about bullying. But yet the second you go to tell a teacher there's nothing they can do about it. They will talk to a kid that is bullying you, only for that kid to say, okay, I'll stop. But the second that teacher is not around, they are back to doing it again. I'm sick of those kind of people. I'm sick of rehabilitations. I'm sick of diaries. I'm sick of ways of working out depression. I'm sick of pills. I'm sick of people saying that they know what depression is like. You have all these fakes, all these attention seekers, freaking harming themselves for no reason, saying they have depression for no reason. They have a perfect family in everything. What you label perfect. That is their life. But because they don't get enough attention at school, because they don't get enough attention somewhere, they decide that they're gonna mess with those people. You have all these people that harm for reasons, that are depressed for reasons, that want to kill themselves for certain reasons. But do you look at them? No. You look at the people who fake it. I'm one of those people. I'm not a fake. I get called a fake every day because of what I did. Because I used to self-harm, because I tried to kill myself more than one time. I got called a fake. And one of those kids was my friend too, at one point. Driving someone to the point of suicide is not fun. If you feel achieved for making someone kill themselves, you better kill yourself. It better mess you up if you tell somebody to kill themselves. Even if you're joking about it. These people in my school joke about it. Somebody will say stuff, they just be like, go kill yourself. Do you know how wrong that is? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of social media is preaching about bullying, yet they do nothing to stop it. I'm sick of all these commercials preaching about bullying, yet they do nothing about it. I'm sick of these high judgmental people, freaking governors, whatever, preaching about bullying, yet they do nothing to stop it. You have these celebrities who have been through things themselves, but I have yet to see someone who has so much respect go and save a life. Not by their music, not by the way they are, but go save a life. Talk to somebody through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Someone who's going through something so bad and save their life. I have not seen it. I've not heard about it or anything. You have all these people saying music saved my life. What does music do for you? Music cannot reach out and hold you. Music cannot tell you everything is okay. Music cannot tell you what you're going through. I say music saves my life, but it doesn't. Music does not help. The band members, I say they save my life, but they don't. I don't talk to those people. I don't tell them what's going on. How can they save your life if you don't know them? How? I don't say it anymore. I don't say music saves my life anymore. I don't say music keeps me from reality. That's what I say. Music keeps me from the shithole reality that I am stuck in. Music keeps me from realizing that there is a slim chance that I'm able to get my dad back. Music keeps me from realizing that the people I live with, that they're distant. I'm distant. It keeps me from realizing this. Music keeps me from reality as much as it does you. Music doesn't save lives. And I'm sick of saying this. I'm sick of keeping everything bottled up inside whenever someone says something. The most I've seen someone do to stop bullying or whatever is what we have at my school. Peer counseling, which is a program where students have a 3-day training program to get them the basic knowledge of what it is to be a counselor. And if they see what we're supposed to do, we see someone upset, we go talk to them. Whether we don't know the kid, whether we hate them, no matter what, to show that there is someone here for you. You're not alone. You're never alone. And if you get to the point where you feel alone, don't. If you feel at the point there's no one here for you, that you have no friends at all, if you keep to yourself, break it. Pop out of that bubble. That random kid you see sitting in the back of the class, go talk to them. That popular girl who always beats you up, just tell her to shut up. That stupid old rhyme, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Forget it. That rhyme is stupid. It's something we were told in elementary school to forget once we hit middle school. You have so many people around you, but you're consumed inside this dark bubble. You are swallowed in a sea of hatred. You are stuck on a cliff, but you don't know to jump or to stay. You're sitting at the edge. You're just sitting there. Every day is a battle of life or death. Every time you get home, it's a matter of should I do it or should I stay? And when you choose to stay, it's not because you're choosing it for yourself. It's not because you're choosing it to stay because you want to. It's because you don't want to hurt anybody else. It's because that your best friend that you've had for 7 years or something, you don't want to hurt him or her. Because you don't want to hurt your mom or your dad or your foster parents, your grandparents, whoever. Because you don't want to hurt them. You don't care if you're here. You don't care if you're gone. But you know they care. You know that you don't want to hurt them. That's why you stay here every godforsaken day going through all this torture. And all you have and all you're ever told to get out your feelings is to draw, is to sing, is to punch a godforsaken pillow, something like that. But that does not work, and they do not understand the pain. You put labels on all these people. Somebody who gets straight A's is automatically a geek. Someone who plays video games for 5 seconds every godforsaken day is called a gamer. It's called a nerd. Somebody that hacks something once is called a hacker. Somebody who accidentally failed a test because they are going through something is called stupid. Just because someone is a little bit overweight, they are called fat. Just because someone is skinny, they are called anorexic. We put these labels on society every single day, and we treat people ugly. You have all these pictures and all this stuff all over the internet saying people are not ugly, society is. Society is made of us. Society is made out of people. People are ugly. Personally ugly. Their personality is crap. But we look higher to those who treat people like they are crap. We treat people higher if they put others down. And I'm tired of it. I want it to stop. But I'm one person. I can't make it stop by myself. No, nobody can make it stop. Because you know what? Even if all of us revolt, there's always going to be that one person who will keep it going. There will always be that one person to make it trend. And it needs to stop. We recognize every other person who kills themselves. We don't recognize everybody. If there was just one huge memorial, somebody takes this one piece of land and makes it a memorial for those who have killed themselves, it would be a long line. People could have killed themselves back in the 20th century, back in the 19th century, but would we know about it? No! We don't talk about what happened in the past unless it's in history class, it's not written down in books. But a lot of people who die are not written in books. Nor do we need to be written in books. Our life is a book, but a lot of us choose to end it in the 7th chapter. We choose to end it in some random chapter of our lives. Do we need to do that? No. But no one can stop someone. We need to do less preaching about stopping bullying and more to do stop bullying. That's what we need to focus on. There's so much worldly problems that we need to focus on, but we don't. We need to stop all the fighting with each other and just focus on what we need to do to help each other. That's what we need to do. And that's what everybody is too blind to see.